Is at the center of our poll question for the day.
Would gun control help reduce the number of mass shootings here in America? Tell us what you think at WXYZ.com/vote. We will certainly have the results for you in just a moment.
In the meantime, the church shooting is also fueling a debate over the mental health care crisis. 7 Action News reporter Jennifer Ann Wilson's been talking to an expert about what needs to be done, and she joins us live. Jennifer, now this all boils down to money, right?
Well, partially. Of course, money would help, but one expert I spoke with says the bigger issue is that people aren't recognizing when they need help or just aren't getting the help when they need it. She says that it should be as acceptable socially and as easy to say, who's your therapist, as it is to say, hey, who's your dentist, or where'd you get those glasses? Because at some point in life, she says all of us could benefit from some therapy. The man who opened fire on worshipers in a Texas church is tragically not the first, just the latest mass shooting to make many ask what needs to be done to stop this from happening again. There's no question mental and emotional health plays a big part, says psychologist Judy Malinowski, but
oftentimes mental health issues have a high stigma. They're stigmatized.
Malinowski says many who need the help aren't choosing to get it. She believes education is key to reducing the stigma.
Whether it's on our education level, whether it's on whatever government level, we need to be educated, not necessarily just on mental health, but on how to cope with life and how to manage your emotional states.
She also says people need to look for red flags that could lead to a break.
Outbursts of anger, the inability to pull yourself back after you've had one of these, perhaps an episode, have the symptoms increased, has the duration in between having an outburst decreased.
But it's better to get help before things get that bad.
I think that most people need to have some sort of counseling or therapy at some point in time in their life. Life is difficult.
There's an important distinction that she made also, just to point out that a mental illness doesn't necessarily lead to a violent act, that it's usually a combination of an inability to cope with emotional or life circumstances. And so that ability and those lessons and those coping skills are really important for every single one of us to have. And many corporations are starting to get on board with that and offer life management as a benefit in addition to health insurance. We're also seeing that counties are trying to step up what they can offer. Washington County has a measure on their ballot tomorrow to raise a tax that would fund their county public mental health services. Jennifer Ann Wilson, 7 Action News.
Certainly never hurts to talk to someone about your problems. Jennifer, thank you so much. And we wanted to